Hey guys, I want to talk about politics and not politics. And I left the Democratic Party recently, but I want to show you my new shirt. I don't know if this looks good on camera or not. It's this little tactical wiener. You might know this company, it's Nine Line. And I love this type of stuff, right? And, oh, here, I can bring the camera closer to me. I love it. And this is totally my jam. And part of me leaving the Democratic Party was that I could leave and whoa. This is not an important part of the video. Whoa. Okay. Was I just want to be myself, right? And I'll tell you what, I am a little different than the average gay person. Right? And I always have been. And I have no problem with being gay, right? That's not an issue for me. I like being gay. The thing is, I like straight guys, right? Not like sexually. I mean, I like all guys sexually, but I think straight guys are interesting. I want to be friends with straight and gay guys, right? I want to be friends with the right guys. And when I left the Democratic Party, it was because they were being crazy. But everybody thinks I'm MAGA or I'm a Republican or something, and I'm not. Like, I'm a common sense kind of person. So when Donald Trump does something good, I'm not angry at him. When he does something bad, I'm not sad about criticizing him. Which is what I'm finding is a lot of people that are not Democrats have this attitude. This is one thing that is true. What I'm finding since I left the Democratic Party is that all people not in the Democratic Party, no matter where they are much more pleasant to be around than people who are in the Democratic Party, right? So they might be Republican, they might be MAGA, they might be independent, they might be, I can never remember the other one. I guess it's not me. And yeah. And that is interesting to me because me leaving the Democratic Party was almost more like a social move than a political one. Because my political beliefs didn't really change, but they were always, somewhere else, right? Somewhere else other than the Democratic Party. And I would say, let's talk about this shirt, right? Let's talk about what this means, right? This is not a new thing. I'm not doing cosplay because I left the Democratic Party. I used to not wear this type of thing because I wanted to not offend people. And I'm tired of not offending people, right? If you can't handle my little tactical wiener dog, right? Which reminds me of my wiener dog, Cody, who died 2 years ago. Makes me very sad. Then I don't really want to be your friend, if you can't deal with that, right? And I was tired of trying not to offend people. And, And so things for me just feel a whole lot better in my everyday life. And they really do. And not so much better that I won't move the camera around, though, a little bit. Because that's what I love to do in these videos, because they get boring otherwise, and boring for me and boring for other people. I always like having the light behind me just to make a point. I don't know what that point is, but we'll put it on that side now. La 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 la. So, and I'm not trying not to be political. I love being political to some extent. You know what? I am afraid to talk about one of my favorite topics that's political right now. I bet you know what it is. And I bet you know I'm afraid to talk about it. Because I think we're all afraid. And some not good stuff is going on. So, but leaving the Democratic Party, I feel a whole bunch better. And thank you to all of you who have been saying nice things to me. Anyway, I want these videos to really be from the heart and from who I am and not be a fake persona or whatever. And definitely being allowed to just be myself, a person who would wear this shirt, right? Terms and identities are hard, right? But it is what it is. Have a good day.